I want to show you a really quick, easy sound. Let me just jump out real quick to kill this noise. Okay, what I've got here, especially with dealing with potatoes, or we call them taters down south, sweet beets, and I don't know if this works for sugar cane. I don't know. But normally if you're doing taters or sweet beets, they'll give you one, maybe two trailers. What I have here, I have 3 trailers hooked up, fully loaded. And it's a little trick trying to get all these hooked up. I used a little bit of super strength. Yeah, okay. But it worked. And now what happened is, as you're driving these things will actually follow your tractor. Normally they follow in the complete path that you're going. Now the downside is these trailers don't have brakes. See what happens when you hit the brakes? So you got to be careful a little bit when it comes to brakes. I'm playing on the Pacific Northwest, and I went through and intentionally cut out a lot of these unnecessary trees that are in my way. So that's why you see them gone. And with all this weight, 63,000 pounds of taters here, you're going to need something that can pull it. And so I got this one here, 530 horsepower. And see, it just followed right on along. And we're heading down here to the restaurant. Now I don't know how many of these trailers you can actually put in a line. I know in real life in the South at the prison farms they use a tractor and trailers similar to these to haul the inmates around that are out there on the whole squad. And they'll run them like 10, I think, 8 trailers or 10 trailers deep. Not with this type of tractor, just with the regular little tractor. But so I know, and they'll follow the same course all the way down, just like these 3 here will. But I don't know in Farm Sim 19 here, that's what this is, Farm Sim 19, if there's a maximum number of trailers. Yeah, I'm driving on the left-hand side of the road, but that's alright. I wanted to show you here. See how they just followed that same line. I don't know if there's a max for this or not. But this thing's got 530 horsepower or something like that. And it's articulated, so it pivots in the middle, and that's not always the easiest thing. Come on, get straight. And when you dump these things, you want to be able to dump them to the side, so you're going to have to come up here and check. Open cover tip left side. So let's go ahead and hit I. The cover automatically go back. You don't want it to try to tip backwards because it won't work, because you got a trailer hooked in behind you. So there you go. 63,000 liters. I said pounds, I'm sorry. 63,000 liters in just that one. Get up here, and then I'm going to have to switch to my next trailer by hitting G and look, and again tip side left, so I have all these set up right so far. But I tell you, 63,000 liters is a whole lot better than running 21,000 at a time, and that's for a single trailer. And you can do the same thing with the sugar beets and the tractor wheel, the harvester, the combine, whatever you want to call it. It will load into them. And again, left side. See, I can hit U, tip side right, tip side left, grain door, back. You don't want the back with a grain door, so I'm just going to tip side left since that's the best way, and hit I. Now the way I was doing that is first make sure that you got your thing highlighted there. You see where that last trailer is highlighted, and then press F1, your function 1, and then you'll see it there. As soon as this gets through, I'll show you. They are slow at tipping. Like, come on. But you hit the G key, there it is, the U, you see, so if you hit U again, tip side right, grain door, which is a little door that's in the back, right there you can see it, and then tip side back, again you don't want that, so, and I hit G, puts me back to the tractor, and G puts me back to the first one. I can put my covers back on, G, N, G, N, G, N. Put my covers back on, hit G twice, and we're ready to haul off. And again, these things will follow whatever line you're going, but you got to be careful with the braking because you will jackknife the trailers. I normally prefer to use the Fendt tractors because they'll hit 38, 39 miles an hour, but they don't have 500 plus horsepower, and the big boy, he's just too big to fit up in some of these. So now of course right here you're not going to want to do this. I don't know if the bakery asks for taters or beets or not, but you're not going to want to do 3 trailers coming in there at one time. You're going to have to do that 1 or 2 at a time at the bakery there. We'll take these babies on up here. Yeah, remove trees if they're in your way. That's just my suggestion. Just to make it easier to see around. Sometimes the leaves and the branches get in the way of the view and you can't hardly see. That area right there, if you're coming down through too fast, especially coming down this hill, you tend to tip. And you can flip over. I have flipped over many times. Sometimes I can get it back up. Other times it's like crap. And I have to restart all over. So if you're looking at my duckies up in the top corner, 8,478,000, yeah, you can make $1 million a day in this. Easy peasy. Once you get the hang of it, yeah. Like I'll have 3 combines running at one time. That's what we call them where I come from, combines. And some people want to be, what you call it, politically correct. They're harvesters. Okay, whatever you want to call them. But I've had 3 of them ride. I did do 4. Ooh, that about drove me buggy. Jumping between 4 of them. That's my pigs over there. I got pigs, cattle, horses, chickens, There we go. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Your flashlight, of course, is the F as in Frank key. Same thing for your headlights. So if anybody is ever wondering about potatoes and sugar beets, it's a pain in the ASCII, but this is a good way to do big rows versus little small one. That's your grain door right there. It makes it a whole lot easier. It makes it more worthwhile to be able to haul 3 of them. I don't know if you can haul more, but make sure you got something. See, I got extra weight up on here. Make sure you got something that can haul it. It's got the horsepower, especially with these hills. All right, enjoy.